What's up, guys? Oh, welcome, new coach kickoff call. Hello, everyone. I know that we had quite a few who couldn't make it on tonight, so we are just going to record and share the recording and run through some slides and kind of give you guys a quick little rundown on getting started and things you might need to know and where to begin. And just kind of pump you full of some awesome stuff to carry with you as you begin this awesome journey to being a coach. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Ashley Roberts. I am the coach of our team, Raise the Bar. I have been a coach for 5.5 years. I came into coaching just because I wanted accountability and a support system and to kind of just feel good after having 3 kids. And I didn't come into it to build a big, huge business. I didn't come into it to retire from my career or make 6 figures or do anything like that. That just happened to be a byproduct of me going, holy crap, this is something that could be really, truly amazing. I'm going to pursue this and see what happens. So I took a little time here and there in between 3 kids and nursing school full time and the chaos of raising a family and a husband who traveled all the time to just work a little bit of my business here and there and have never once doubted that this business could work. And I've been consistent and I show up on social media and in my stories and inviting and sharing what this business, what these workouts, what this nutrition has done for me with other people and continue to build and grow a team and accountability groups and an awesome community. So I am here to tell you that the sky is the limit, that you can absolutely do whatever you want with this business. There is no potential on what you are able to do. If you truly believe that you can do it, I believe it too, and I know that you can. So know that we all started as brand new coaches one day, a long, long time ago for me, and that it's very important that you be teachable and coachable and adaptable, and know that when that we all are learning. This is a learning journey for a lot of us every day. There are things that I will never claim to know, nor will I pretend like I know everything, because I don't. I'm very far from it. But I love that this business is continuing to evolve and change. When I signed up, we were like DVDs and like just old school everything. And we've evolved so much in the last 5 years, and I'm excited to see where this business is going to continue to grow. Amanda, do you have anything you want to add real quick before we dive into slides?
I do want to say, if you are watching this recording and you have any questions over anything that is covered, feel free to put it in the comment section, because you're probably not going to be the only one with the question. It's not a dumb question, and I don't know, we might not even know it, so we might have to figure it out as well. So just keep an open mind and just know that we've all been where you are today. Like, we all started from square one. We all started by never doing the programs before. We've all started by never knowing anything about nutrition. And it's something that's what we're here for. That's what you're going to learn as you go. And just to have an open mind and not get overwhelmed, because I know we're going to cover a lot tonight. So take notes as you want, rewatch this video as many times as you want, and then just breathe. breathe, because this business is what you make it. And if you are not excited about it, then we need to stop and like reevaluate what's stressing you out, because none of this should stress you out, you guys. This is something fun. And like Ashley said, it is what you make it. Like, it can be a 6-figure business, or it can be just something you like to do in your hobby, but you'll never know until you try it.
All right, so I'm going to do a little screen share, and I have a lot of slides to run through, but these are all shareable. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. This is actually brand new. These slides, we're using these for the very first time. And I do intend to add a lot more content into these slides. And this is going to be like a coach information packet that you can take with you. But we just wanted to run through these slides and kind of talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's on there, so that way you're not like, what is this information you're giving me and why are you giving it to me? most importantly, well, you know what? Let's just dive in before I get ahead of myself. Okay. Alrighty. So this is and I'm just going to leave my screen like this because I don't really need to go into full out present mode. You can just kind of see what I'm talking about here. Can you see my screen, Amanda?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So like I said, this is a Google Drive file. So we will share this in the team page so that way you can take this. And any other coaches on our team that want to use this, feel free to make a copy. Please don't edit the original document. Make a copy, and then you can edit the copy that you've made. But there are some clickable links and stuff throughout this document. Here we go. All right, getting started. So if you're a brand new coach, we will send you a welcome email with a new coach checklist, a Google checklist that kind of just works you through some simple steps on getting started. That is very important that you take the time to go through that. Keep your Google form open. Don't close it out, because if you close it out before you're finished with it, it won't save everything, unfortunately. Work through that email, that checklist. And what I think is one of the best things that you can do is join the Beachbody Champions page and work through the units. There are like 7 units in there that begin. It's just simple little videos of other coaches that have had amazing success in this business that just teach simple ways to implement things to build and grow your business. Now, as with, being a student in a college course or a CPR class or whatever it is, there is a lot of material and it can seem overwhelming, but we want you to take it one day at a time, and we want you to know that you don't have to overhaul and do everything in one day. The very first, very most important thing I think that you can do as a coach is to just begin sharing your journey, because that's what got you here. You saw somebody else doing something. You have been invited to do something. And we share our story every day, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the workouts, the nutrition, the lack of workout, the lack of good nutrition, and everything in between. And that's the most important. You are someone who has the potential to influence someone else's life, to help them make amazing changes, to help them build and grow something incredible. And so we start with just sharing your journey. We will add you to our team page. Also, the Dream Team is our upline team page. That's Melanie Mitro. She's been the top coach for the last 6 or 7 years. And there's an amazing team page there. Forever Fit is my upline, Deidre. So there's another amazing resource there. So there is an abundance of resources, other coaches. If you have any questions at all, post in our team page, in the Dream Team page, in the Beachbody Champions page. There's, all kinds of places where you can ask questions, and you can always message me or your coach, or email, whatever it is. Don't hesitate to ask. I would much rather you ask than like, oh, I don't know, forget it, kind of thing. Coming out post. So I think this is really, really important because it's a big announcement, and it's oh my gosh, I'm doing something amazing. Oh my gosh, stay tuned. Like this is the best year. I'm going to, whatever it is that's on your heart, share that. And I will caution you. I don't personally like the idea of saying, hey, look at me, I'm a Beachbody coach. Come join my Beachbody stuff. Here's a link to my website. Go shop around. Because that comes off really salesy. But when you come out and you say, I have just recently committed to making myself a priority and starting these amazing workouts, and I want to build an awesome, badass community of other women who want to do the same. I'm really pumped because this year I'm going to be, whatever it is that you want to say, whatever brought you here. Maybe you're having personal struggles with, with goals that you've tried to reach, or with your nutrition, or with, weight loss or muscle gain, or whatever it is that brought you to Beachbody to begin with. Maybe you didn't have an accountability community. Maybe you need other women in your life that are supportive and uplifting. Whatever that is, that's important to share. Excuse me, because that is how you're going to reach and teach other people. This needs to go everywhere on your social media platforms. If you're not using Instagram, get an Instagram account. Beachbody, oh my gosh. Your Facebook page. Clearly, I'm excited. If you want to start a business page on Facebook, you can certainly do that too. But I think what's important is to get good at one thing before trying to do all the things. So don't feel like you have to create a LinkedIn and a Tumblr and a TikTok and I don't even know what else, all the things. I like Facebook. I like Instagram. Those are my two primary. And then I also have a website and a blog that I do like stuff through that as well. Don't feel like you have to do that. Get good at one thing before you move on. Next steps. Running a challenge group. Do you have to start your own challenge group from day one? No. Are we going to invite you to our challenge group? Absolutely, yes. You're going to join ours and you're going to be a part of that group. Can you invite to that group? Yes, definitely. In fact, we love the idea of community. But if you feel like you want to build your own community, you have some ideas that you want to use, be a fly on the wall in ours and start your own. And maybe you start with, close friends and family. That's kind of where I started. I think my first group, I signed up in September, and my first big group that I ran was in January. And I had like 12 people that had joined me since September. One of them was my mom. One of them was my best friend from grade school, and a couple other people in there. And I think I had another coach that was in there with me too. So don't feel like you have to have this big, huge, massive community, but you certainly can. If you're ready to hit the ground running and you're like, I don't care what it takes, I'm going to do whatever it takes, I'm going to bring 20 people in with me this month, I'm going to build this badass community, then it's all yours to do. We do ours on Facebook. We have ours on the Challenge Tracker app. We'll get into that in a minute. You can do both. You can do one or the other in the challenge group. The Beachbody Challenge Tracker, there are challenge group guides and scripts in there. So you can actually like copy from there and use your posts and things like that. The best thing I can say about running a challenge group is you're providing content and you're providing a space for other people to reach their goals, celebrate their victories, share their struggles, celebrate accomplishments, cheer each other on, and build that community vibe. So whatever you're doing, pump that energy into that group. Shout out your people, keep track of who's showing up, comment on their posts, share recipes, share inspirational quotes, go in there and do a live video, talk about what you're struggling with, but you're creating content in a group that is going to be that community that's going to stick with you through coaching. So again, there's the challenge tracker that is through your Team Beachbody coach online office, Grow My Business, My Challenge Tracker, and that's where that app is. You have to access the portal through a computer. You can't do it through your phone. You can actually, like I can post in there and access it through my phone, but in order to invite people, to build the group, to start the group, you have to do that through a computer. Real quick on that, is there a preference? Some people prefer the Challenge Tracker app. Some people prefer Facebook. I like both. I think I get more engagement on my Facebook group. Ask Sarah on our team. She says she gets more engagement on the app. So it's really personal preference, what you like better, but I would do one and stick with it. I have both because I've been doing it for so long, and I have some people that prefer the app, and I have some people that prefer Facebook, and I have some people in both because they just want to be able to log their workouts and shakes in the app and still check in the tracker or on the Facebook group. As far as team calls go, ours are every Saturday at 9 a.m. Dream Team calls are Mondays. I put PM, that's supposed to be AM. Central Time, and my upline usually does a team call every other Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. We use Zoom. That's the same Zoom link that we're on right now. The link is the gold standard for all of our calls, for all of our morning workouts. Another thing about that, every morning you can find somebody on here between like 4:30 and like 7:30, 8 a.m. usually working out. So if you're like, I need accountability, or you just want to log in and like see other faces, that's what this Zoom link is for. Trying to move through these. Our national wake-up call is every Monday. Don't miss it. It's on the Team Beachbody Coach 411 page. It's recorded live. You need to listen every week. There's tons of awesome nuggets in there from new coaches, experienced coaches, business building stuff. Let's talk about vital behaviors. You'll hear a lot about that as a coach. Basically, this is what you do daily. You are showing up. You're being a proof the product works, meaning you're doing your workouts. You're using your Beachbody products. You're sharing about that. You're doing personal development. We always suggest personal development, reading a book, listening to a podcast, watching a YouTube video, listening to something on Audible. That helps your mindset. Mindset is everything on this journey, whether you're working through your struggles with health and fitness, or whether you are feeling like, you need some extra inspiration in your life for building a business, all kinds of amazing personal development. We'll get into that in a minute. And there's a list, and you can pick. I will suggest like the Compound Effect to get started. The Slight Edge is another good one. But having something that you're reading, the stats, like entrepreneurs, CEOs read like 47 books a year. So you are the CEO of your own business. It's important that you start thinking like a CEO and pump your mindset with just badassery and that inspiration. We say invite, invite, invite. I don't like to say invite, 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 because I feel like that's like, I'm in your inbox all the time. But connect, follow up, share your journey, share your struggles, connect with people through your stories, through your social media posts. That's a big part of growing this business. Stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone and asking that person who's been following you and who's been liking your posts to say, hey, I see you popping up in my stuff all the time. Why haven't you joined me yet? I would love to have you in this group. Have you ever thought about it? Those little messages go a really long way. And then just recognition, helping people get results, recognizing people's accomplishments and achievements. I'm going to let you guys all go through these slides on your own. Being a proof the product works, that means, showing up in your Insta stories, talking about what you're doing, not just taking a picture of your Shakeology and posting it, but talking about what this shake is that you drink every day, or how your nutrition has been fixed because you've been being a lot more mindful of it, how you're getting results with workouts, how convenient it is that you can just walk downstairs to your basement and you don't have to go outside in the snow and drive 15 minutes to the gym and be freezing. Like how the convenience of this in your life, that is showing other people that they need this in their life, because you know what, this is a convenience. It's so convenient to be able to not wake up at 4:30 and have to spend an hour going to and from the gym and getting all warm and all that stuff. I can just go downstairs and work out. It's so much easier. Same thing with things that you're learning in your groups, meal planning, all those things, sharing those. And then another thing we put in here, think of 3 to 5 things that make you you. I do think that's really important, because that's what you post about. Those are the things that you talk about. For me, a lot of it is family. It's fitness. It's mom life. That kind of goes with family. I talk a lot about like tacos and wine. I talk a lot about balance. And like sarcastic quotes and stuff, like though sarcasm is me. So that is like things that I typically post about on my social media. And that really helps kind of narrow down like what you really want to be specific with when you're sharing your journey. And again, there are some links in here you guys can click on and go in and watch these videos. Building your following on social media, adding new contacts, following new people, following accounts that, growth accounts that I personally like I follow, I follow Scary Mommy. It's like a sarcastic mom account. And then I go in and I like friend people that follow that account. I follow people that follow that account. And I, send friend requests on social media. I find mom groups that I'm in, and I find moms that I connect with and send them friend requests. Building your audience, because the more eyes you have on your page, the more people are going to be willing to join you when you are talking about your next challenge group or talking about your next thing. Following people, tagging your location in your, using hashtags, sharing products and things. I tag products or, clothing places that like where I get my clothes from. I tag my workout legging brand and stuff. and following other people that follow and like those things. You're branding yourself. We talked a little bit about inviting. Just people that are engaging with your content, inviting them, asking them, you know, hey, I have a group coming up. We are kicking off February with a self-love challenge. I have an awesome group coming up. Just curious if you'd like a spot, if you're interested, if I can send you some more information. Short and sweet. Doesn't have to be 17 paragraphs. That was my big, and I have it on here, don't word vomit. That was my big thing when I first started, was I would send 17 paragraphs of blah, 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 Beachbody, all this, this, and this, and like nobody would respond. And I'm like, why is nobody responding? Because I didn't ask any questions. I didn't put that interest out there. I didn't see if they were interested first. So I think that's important, is to put it out there and see if they're interested first. So a couple of things on here. What I think is really helpful, and Amanda, I'll let you chime in too. When getting people, like keeping track of people. I personally am a pen and paper girl. Like for me, it's just easiest to write down people that I'm talking to on pen and paper and go back and make a little note. Like whenever like if I'm inviting from Instagram, I put Instagram and I write the people's names down from Instagram and then Facebook, same thing. Or I'll make a little note, like interested in 3-day refresh, if I do a post about the 3-day refresh, and then I write down all those names. There are tons of systems out there that you can use. I think it's important to get their email, because whenever you are about to sign somebody up, you need their email for share a cart. So it's important to get their email. And then if for some reason Facebook shuts down or Instagram shuts down, then you're not worried about trying to figure out who those people were that you're talking to, because you have their email address. Google Streak is a way to do tracking and stuff. I personally don't use it, because I just have to bless and release on that one, because I just can't wrap my mind around it. But I know a lot of people use it and have had a lot of success with it. So if you're like a digital junkie and you can figure that stuff out, that's all you. Amanda, do you have anything you want to add on that?
I am also, and I'll be full, I have mine out right now. And I'll just show you guys what I do. So like I write, like one side is Facebook and one side is Instagram. That's how I keep my platforms separate when I am doing invites. And then usually I just like if I get something back, I'll go back and take a highlighter. And so I will buy one of these every month. It's just a little, I don't even know. It's not like super big, but it's got a pocket in the front so that I can carry my tracker with me wherever I go. We've not made it there yet, but this will make sense when we get to that. And so this is like $2 or $3, and it has everything I need and all the names. And if I wanted to, I could put it in Google Streak, and I've done Google Streak before. And to me, it's more time. I haven't figured out the balance. My goal this year, and whoever wants to do it with me, is to like become a Google Streak person. So I don't, like, because we don't use it, I don't want you guys to get turned off of it, because I know it is actually like a really vital tool the more you get doing it. Like it can really help you not let people fall through the cracks, because if you're doing Beachbody, probably someone else is too, and you want to be up in that person. Like you want them to know that you are committed and that you are invested in them. And just because you invite them one time, I bet one of us have invited you more than one time. So that's why we kind of stress, like, you do need to keep a tracker of who you're talking to so that you know who you need to follow up with.
Yes.
However that is. I don't know. I kind of want to check out Teamzy personally. I've heard good things on it.
Do a free trial of Teamzy.
Yeah.
Do like a 30-day free trial. I think it's good. I've done that too. But again, like I just am old fashioned. Like give me a stone tablet and a pen and I'm just an old.
That's kind of where I've landed with all these papers though. Look like a hoarder.
Right. Same. 15 notebooks over here. Personal development. I touched on that earlier. Pick a book, start reading it, get your mindset in the right spot, because that's exactly what you need to carry you through this journey. Because I mean, and kind of wherever you are, like, and if you need a suggestion, there's a bunch right here. I have a huge Google Doc with thousands of suggestions of books, if that's something that's interesting to you, or just pick one and start. I mentioned the Compound Effect, and I love the Compound Effect for a brand new coach. Amanda?
And if you're reading books, like, don't forget there's Audible. Like, these don't have to be paper books. Like, go sign up for Audible and put some earbuds in and do it while you're doing laundry, the dishes, driving to work, whatever, shopping for groceries. Like, just plug it in.
Yeah. Recognition was another vital behavior. We talked about this already. Getting people results. That's why we're here. Our work doesn't stop when somebody buys a challenge pack. That's when our work begins. We help them get results. It's not like they've purchased something, we send it in the mail, and we're like, bye. We're like, hey, okay, now you're signed up with me. Now you get me as your coach. What can I help you with? Let's work on those first goals. Just as you signed up to get results, that's what we're doing for other people. We're plugging them into an accountability group. We're showing up. We're giving them the support. We're checking in with them regularly, and we're helping them get results. Diving into ranks a little bit, and there is an awesome video here on how to hit emeralds. Why do we rank advance? So we can, well, various reasons. So we can earn more income, not just earning commission. So as a new coach, I will tell you about 90% of your income in the first few months comes from commission. That's from people purchasing things from you, buying a challenge pack, buying products. You get a 25% commission on any products that people buy from you. The challenge packs vary from $40 to $90 in commission for someone buying a challenge pack. When someone signs up as a coach, you get a fast start bonus. That's $50 when they sign up with the challenge pack. That's great. The commissions are wonderful. And I will tell you, my commissions are a decent chunk of my paycheck. But as you continue to build a team, you rank advance, you build depth within your organization, you start earning volume. You earn volume from every coach that is signed up within your organization in your downline. You don't earn any direct income from anyone else's purchases, but you do earn volume. And that volume turns into team cycle bonuses. And that's all in here. You can click on all these links. And team cycle bonuses turn into income. So as just an active coach, you don't earn any team cycle bonuses. You must be an Emerald coach. That means you have one coach signed up on the left leg, one coach signed up on the right leg. That's all explained in here. So click these links, like I said. And then you can earn $14 per cycle. So every 200 volume on your left leg, or 200 volume on one leg, 100 volume on right leg, that makes $14 team cycle bonus. It doesn't sound like much, but as you continue to build that depth, it turns into a lot of money. I will tell you that my paychecks now are mostly team cycle bonuses, not mostly, probably about 75% team cycle bonuses and 25% commission. Depending on the month I have, sometimes it can flip-flop, but it's nice to have all of that residual volume, because it shows that you're working. It shows that you're building an organization. It shows that you're building a successful organization. So if you want to continue to build that income, continue to build a team, sign your people up as coaches, balance out your legs, sign people up. You can see here, Ruby, you need 2 coaches on one leg, 2 coaches on another, and an emerald on each one. A diamond, 4 and 4, and an emerald on each one. And there are links in here. As an Emerald coach, if you hit Success Club, you get free leads. So anytime somebody signs up with Beachbody, they're assigned to a coach. If you're an Emerald coach and you're hitting Success Club, then leads are coming your way. I get anywhere from 1 to 10 leads per month. And these are people that maybe they'll talk to you, maybe they'll buy something, maybe they sign up for a free trial, maybe they cancel it, or maybe they're your next top 10 coach. Maybe they came in, didn't know where to start, and they get an email from you and says, hey, I'm your coach. And they are like ready to hit the ground running, or they're buying a challenge pack, or they're trying this and trying that. But it's awesome to have leads. We do talk about a controlled business center in here, and that is having an account that you can control. Mine, for example, was my husband when I first started. I also have my mom as a coach. If I need an emerald coach, I know that I can place 2 people underneath my husband. If I need another emerald, I can place 2 people under my mom. That's probably much more detail than you guys need right now at this time. But signing up your spouse is super important. Signing up somebody that, and for me, when I started, I messaged my mom right away. And she was like, I don't care what you're doing. Just sign me up, whatever. Just, yep, I'll drink the whatevers and you just tell me what I need to do. So go to those people in your life that are important to you, that are close to you, and say, hey, I just started this and I'm not trying to just get you to buy some stuff. Like, I want you to be healthy with me. I want the accountability. I want the support. Let's do this together. For my husband's account, we use Shakeology, we use Energize, we use Performance Line, and we use Daily Sunshine. So I get Shakeology through my account. Everything else goes through his account, and we get 25% off as a coach. Hitting Diamond, that's your next step. This is just put this on your goal board already, because you know what? Diamond rank is a big deal. It is. And when you get there, and it doesn't have to take, for me, it took a year. It doesn't have to take forever. It doesn't have to be some big, crazy, like unreachable milestone. It's doable and it's achievable. And you show up and you put in the work and it will happen. But it's not something that's crazy far away, unattainable. It's something that's doable. And it's something that we all work toward in our business to continue to build and grow to Diamond. And then some, and then beyond that. Success Club. For every person you sign up with a challenge pack, for every coach you sign up with a challenge pack, for every person that purchases 90 PV on an HD order, you get Success Club points. When you do that 3 times in a month, you hit Success Club 5. If the perks of hitting Success Club are numerous, there's a great little video here that you can watch. If you hit Success Club 3 times in your first 6 months, Beachbody just changed it this year, you get a free ticket to Summit, which is our annual conference. It's amazing. You want to get to Summit. Summit is in New Orleans this summer. I've been there before. Y'all, it's amazing. You want to go. Trust me. And if you can get a free ticket, even better. Again, Success Club customer leads. My business changed for the better in so many ways when I made Success Club a non-negotiable. When I said, you know what, I am going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to help 3 people every month. I'm going to sign up 3 people with a challenge pack every month. If I can make them coaches, great. And that was my non-negotiable. And I have been in Success Club for 60 some months now without missing a month, knock on wood. And it's something that, maybe less than that, 48, I don't know. But anyway, it's something that when I said I'm not going to miss, I'm going to do it, I saw my business grow, and I saw my income grow, and I saw my rank grow, and I saw my team begin to grow, because I would bring more people on and teach them the same things. Hit Success Club, find people, build your business. You got this. Build your community. A little bit in here on how to hit Success Club. Success Club 10 is like the next step. Beachbody gives prizes for hitting Success Club too. You might have seen us post in the team page, but for the first month, you get a tank top. The 3rd month, there's new prizes this year, but there's all kinds of awesome goodies that they give out for you hitting Success Club. And another perk to hitting Success Club is you get trip dollars, which can earn you your trip. Next year, we're going to Riviera Maya. Riviera Maya is next year, right? Punta Cana is this year. And those Success Club points turn into trip dollars, and can pay for your trip to Riviera Maya. So another thing to keep in mind with Success Club points, it's important for that reason as well. Your business activity tracker, you've seen us talk about this. You've seen us post about this. This is the tracker that we use every day. There's a great video in the Beachbody Champions page kind of diving into this a little bit. Basically, this is like your checklist. Like, if I'm going to sit down and work my business for 1 hour a day, these are the things that I'm going to do. So this right here is kind of your like roadmap to success. You can print off, a bunch. I know that that getting it bound and making a book of it is like an awesome idea. but every week. And payday is on Thursday. So our Success Club trackers go like Thursday to Wednesday. And just working through this tracker. Now we will do like power hours and we will work through this tracker and stuff together, but this is something that you should print out and start using from day one. Volume and commission, I'm not going to go into that too much. I kind of did talk about that already. This is about team cycle bonuses, a little bit on commission. You can kind of just dive into this and work through this and ask us any questions that you have along the way. How to build volume. Here's another video, talks about your left and your right leg, what all that stuff means. For me, it took a couple of videos for me to kind of watch and rewatch to really understand it and get it. But I knew that like 25% commission was great. And if I could earn $50 for signing up a coach and I could do that 3 times a month, great. My Shakeology was paid for and I had a little extra. And then the back office too, same thing. When you signed up, you got a video from corporate that kind of walks you through your back office. If you want a little bit more detail on that, here is another really great video with a coach office tutorial that you can watch. Sometimes you just have to go in there and click on things and play around and just kind of navigate your own way through it. It's really, they've simplified a lot of things. Everything's kind of right there on your home screen and you can kind of just click those boxes to find where you need to go. A couple of apps in here to download. I'm actually going to update these and we're going to add a few more on here too, but some great tools for success as well. And then just important events to know about. We talked about Summit. It's our annual conference this year. It's in New Orleans. Beachbody Super Trainers are going to be there. Amazing, amazing trainings. You get to hang with your team. We always have team stuff that we do. This year, we'll have team stuff. We do team dinners, lunches. We usually have a photographer. I find a photographer, and we do team pics and stuff. And then they talk about new products, up and coming things. Basically, if you're a coach, you want to get to Summit. So just put that on your vision board for this year and hit Success Club 3 months and get yourself a free ticket. Super Weekend, we do a quarterly event. In St. Louis, we have St. Louis Market Council that puts on the event. We sometimes have a super trainer. We've had Carl here. We've had Carl here. Did we have anybody else? I can't even know. Who?
Sagi was here in a long
time. Sagi was here, that's right. Sagi
was after here. Carl.
We had a massive snowstorm that weekend and nobody came. But we always have one here. Find in your back office, there's a thing that says events. You can click on that and you can see when your next super weekend is in your area. If you're local, come with us. And just get together, and there's a corporate video and you get to just be with people, and it's always a lot of fun. And I think that's it. It is. So I will upload this video and put this document in there, but I'm going to stop my screen share. Okay. So that was a lot of information, but again, this is for you to dive into and go through at your own pace. We are going to kick off a new coach training. We are going to do some simple daily behavior type stuff and really just get you in the mindset of finding those first few people, getting your challenge pack paid for, hitting Success Club, getting your free tank top, getting you on your way to being a success starter and earning that free summit ticket. And really just starting the habits that build and grow your business long term. I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and say, oh my gosh, just show up and be you, be yourself, and put your blinders on and block out everybody else. And I can tell you that when you just be who you are and you just do something that you love and you show up and you encourage and inspire other people, like that energy comes back 100-fold. And you begin to see that in your life. Like you begin to just feel so much more energized and empowered. And you have this awesome community of other badass women coaches who have your back and are here to help you build and grow and who want to do this together. So just lean in and do the things, show up and don't hesitate to ask any questions along the way. Amanda, you want to add anything?
Just do your 4 vital behaviors and breathe. We went over a lot, but you'll be fine. If we can do it, you can do it.
And I think, like, for me, the first month that I started, all I did was like, and like, I was like an OG coach. So like, I would like I had terrible pictures. Like I would put words all over my pictures and like, you couldn't even see my face and it was like dark and shadowy. I will say, like, if you don't have a light, like this is the light that I use. I bought it on Amazon for $50. It's like just a little ring light. It sits on my desk. You don't have to get anything like that. But like when you're taking pictures, be in like a well-lit area or like be in front of a window where there's like natural sunlight. And just sharing yourself, sharing, you know, workout moves, sharing your life. And I know like sometimes we think like, I don't want to share all the big intimate details. Don't feel like you have to, but I can tell you I relate a lot to people when I share the struggles and the challenges, much more than just a highlight reel of sweaty selfies and like, life is good. Yay, I worked out. Go endorphins. But when you allow people to come into your life and then you kind of open up and share the ways that this impacts you, good and bad and everything in between, then you really start building those amazing relationships and connecting with other people. And that's where you start to see your business grow.
Just on like getting your first transformation, like complete a program. So whatever you're doing, like just complete it, like give it your all, complete it. And then you're going to have that transformation that you can go out and say, look what these did. Also don't post, like people don't want to see a picture of your TV screen. Like they want to see you. Like you might love your workouts and that's okay, but people want to see you. So in your pictures that you are posting and your stories, make sure that you're talking and that you're doing pictures of yourself or the moves, because they can go out on Beachbody.com and buy it. And that's all that they're seeing. They're not seeing the aspect that they're getting you as a coach. They're getting our community. They're getting the meal plan. So talk about the things that you're actually getting that if you were to go and just buy it online that you're not going to get. Like, you're not going to get this. You're not going to get the meal plans that we provide. You're not going to get the community support, the random challenges. Like, there's so many things that they're benefiting as joining our community. They're not joining Beachbody, they're joining you. They're not joining 80-Day Obsession, they're joining you. They want you there. They want you coaching them. Like they want you in their face being inspirational every day or sharing what's really going on and how you're overcoming it, how you're getting out and going out to eat and overcoming it and still sticking to your meal plan and still losing weight while eating the tacos and drinking the wine. Like they want to know how you do that. They don't care what you're doing. They just want to know how you're doing it and how they can do it too. Like you could be like, I'm running 25 miles a day and it sucks really bad and it's working, but that's probably not what you're doing. Let's be honest. No one has time for that. Right. So share your struggles, share your successes, and they're going to relate to you. And then they're going to like you. They're going to know you. And then they're ultimately going to trust you with their own transformation.
Yep. Amen to that. I agree. Couldn't agree more. When I first signed up as a coach, my first post was like a bag of Shakeology and the 21-Day Fix DVDs. And I was like, look what I bought. Who wants to join me? No explanation, like no detail. And I was like, why isn't anyone? It's because I wasn't telling a story. And no, you don't have to write a big, elaborate 10-paragraph post every time. And feel like you have to dive deep down into, the deepest part of your soul. But just know that you showing up on social media and being you and working through, you know, your workouts, get that first transformation, work through 21 Day Fix, work through whatever program you're working through, and share. Don't wait until the end to start sharing it. Share the along the way, because that's where people join you. They don't join you at the end. They join you at the beginning of their own journey. They join you in the middle. They join you when they're not where they want to be and where they have goals to be where they want to be. So they want to see everything in between. So share that every little bit. My daily quote calendar I have on my desktop, I thought was fitting for maybe closing out this call. And it says, success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. And I think that just so perfectly is what it is as a coach. Like, if you want to be a successful coach, think that you are a successful coach. Think like a successful coach, act like a successful coach. And you know what? We're all winging it. Like, nobody's perfect over here. Some days we're just like, I don't know what to post about. I don't know what to, but I'm just going to show up and I'm going to just do what I came to do. And that's to be an inspiration for other people, even when I feel like crap. So that being said, I feel like crap. I probably need to go to bed. But thank you guys for taking the time to watch this call, to dive in. We'll get the recording going. Any questions that you have, please ask, please reach out. And we will get our new coach training up and running this weekend and get you guys plugged in and get you started. All right, that's all I got.